emphasising your point that when they've got time with the overhead, they really are too strong. The Olympic champions. It's very difficult, isn't it, when you've got such a poor record in head-to-head previous meetings with a particular pair, to psychologically get in the right state of mind coming into the match. I can remember when I was playing, I used to say to myself, they can't keep beating me, I'm due a win, I know I can do this. And you'd start off really positively, and I really believed that I worked it out, I knew what I had to do, and I was going to implement that. And then, once you've lost the first game, you can't help but psychologically, it goes through your mind, oh no, here we go again. I can't find a way through. And this is where the coach's role comes in to such a large extent.
Yes, this is really tough. This is really stacked against the Chinese Taipei pair. They've got a 0-7 record against them. They probably feel as though they've had a good tournament, they've got to the semi-final, but they're playing a pair that never really beat them. One of them has not only made one semi-final, made two semi-final, and showing signs with the strapping she's got on that she's beginning to feel it this week. Very difficult conditions. She's played 2 events on each day of the tournament. It's just things are really stacked against them. I think it's very difficult for them to get that psychology right for this match. Plus, of course, you know, there have been well-publicised problems between the pair of them. The communication between the two of them has not always been that great. And when you're in a difficult situation like this, what you do need is great communication, and we're not seeing very much of that in this match.
No, that's a very good point. And actually, just to emphasise that, in fact, last year, the 2 players from Taipei did split from each other, and I did ask them about it. And they said, oh, well, we're working for different companies at the moment, but promptly come back together again. It is their 9th year within the partnership, and I think sometimes it does do players good just to have a little break from one another, just get refreshed, and you realise that actually this is the best sort of combination. You're the 2 best players. It's silly not to play together, and therefore you work out your differences and you start to work at the communication again. But you're right, in these tough situations, this is where the real belief and the real encouragement is tested.
It's interesting, I was talking to one of the coaches that used to work in Chinese Taipei, and he said that it was almost exactly that situation. Felt they'd played together so long, and you know, there's little niggles in the combination. It's travelling together the whole time. It's just not just training together, playing together, but you're travelling together, probably sharing a room together. And it's a long time to do that. It's a long-term relationship, and
10-4.
they felt they wanted. I think the management felt they wanted them to continue together, but they felt they'd got to break them up so that they realised it was still the best option for them to play together.
That's a lovely low serve from Du Jing to take the Olympic champions to a 7-point advantage in the second game. And I'm a little fearful